On Wednesday, I met with a young, I'll just say 30s or so, man from Carroll. Just say I was comfortable and impressed. Scott Schoen is the guy's name. He fixes basement walls with those wall anchors. The walls are cracking in on you. He does the water control stuff that when the water comes into your basement because of the spring rains, or you've got a problem anyway with water control. He moved back to Carroll from Omaha, where he'd been the production supervisor for the Thrasher systems for 9 years. So he has experience. Carroll was his home. He was raised there. Omaha was his house, as he said it. And it was interesting. I agreed. Carroll was family, and it was safe schools, and it was unlocked cars. Omaha, he says, I couldn't leave my car in my driveway unless I locked it. I can relate to that. My car is usually open here in Atlantic. Someone asked him at one of the chamber events, he's only been in business 9 months, now keep in mind 9 years experience, but someone at one of the chamber welcome things like we have here in Atlantic, what he thought it was, what his goal was to be successful. And I related to this and he immediately hooked on with his thought process. He said, success. That's kind of, let's see, it's not money. Now, he says it's in about 8 or 10 or 15 years from now, I can walk around Carroll, Iowa, and people look at me, and they look at me as someone that's been a benefit to the community, someone that they can trust, someone that they can be proud of for being a part of their life where I fixed their basement. Man, could I relate to that. Trust and proudness, not arrogance, just helpfulness, truthfulness, caring, giving without any expectation of getting back. And I like this guy, and he's going to be successful. His beliefs and mine are very, very similar. Got a couple more comments on this after I get through with some of the real estate stuff and what's going on out there. Okay, back to the basement stuff and Scott Schoen. We were talking about walls coming in, standing in this basement and looking at things and that it was in, and I know why it was. It was just simply that, and he says, I always tell people there's 3 things. And I said, let me guess. And I hit him on the nail on the head. So if your walls in your basement are coming in or cracking, one or more of 3 things, here you go, and you've heard me before. The gutters are full and the water overflows and doesn't go down the gutters. It just comes right down by your house. Number 2, the downspouts are off, or they're not taking the water far enough away from your basement. They're literally dumping it right down next to your foundation where it gets wet again. Or number 3, dirt has settled around your house. Water drains back to your house, not away from it. That's it. That's the honest truth. If you want some more help on this, you're welcome to give me a call.